Alright, Mama, you ready? Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're gonna be interviewing my mama today, my grandmother. I'm excited. She's so funny, y'all. Like, she's so funny. I have a couple questions for her, just about her life and just any advice she has to give. As you can see, she's a lot older than me and probably most of my viewers. I feel like she has a lot of like experience and knowledge and wisdom that she has gained over the years. Because she's about to make 80 and I just made 20, so we're both kind of entering different decades of our life. I'm so excited!
I'm excited.
Okay, you can come sit right here.
Come on,
so
dude.
tell the viewers your name, your age, where you from.
Over my age. My age right now.
You 79.
79.
You'll be 80 in August.
God, 79. 79 already?
Yes,
I
Mama.
thought it was 76.
Girl, no. You 79. And where are you from?
New Orleans, Louisiana.
What do you remember about the place you grew up in?
Wait,
Did you live in like a high-class neighborhood, or were you kind of like middle
it
class?
wasn't then like that. Nobody just knew everybody. I had a dog named Happy. But really getting in the beginning, my mom died when I was 3. I lived in boarding school.
That's
I
crazy.
did.
I couldn't imagine going to boarding school.
I lived with the nuns.
So you
I
lived
had-
with nuns. How long did you
Okay.
like go off before you could return back home?
Okay, I was 3 years old, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 3 years. Yeah, I'd say 3 years.
3 years you was in
because
boarding school.
I
Nuns
knew-
is crazy. They don't even have nuns no more. I don't
know
think.
it, but we weren't spoiled. No spoiled.
Did you have a job when you were in school?
did.
Like, what was your first job?
I never had a job when I was in school.
Really?
My aunt would, she would never let me do something like that.
Because she
We
wanted you to focus on school.
focus on school. And then I did meet my husband, and I was seeing him. She was in Wildover.
So how old were y'all when y'all got married?
I would say, I think 18, 19, one of those.
18 and 19.
Yeah, because I graduated from school.
Well, if y'all been together for 60 years.
So it's
So you was
about-
19, yeah.
I would go with my friend Judy. I did not like her boyfriend, but I would. I told him I have to be home for 11 o'clock. Now here I am. I'm a big girl now, but I had to be home for 11, and her boyfriend would say, "No, you don't have to be home. You're a big girl now." Then Richard, my husband, said, "No, I want to get her home because aunt's never gonna let her go out with me again and all that."
So like, how did you know that Papa was the one? Like, the one man for you?
Well, because it just happens. But truthfully, I did not like him. I got out the car, ran in the house. He thought he was going to get a little kiss maybe, but I just ran in the house and said, "I had a good time, good night." So then when I got home, son of a gun, Richard's calling me again. And so he kept, and I talked to him on the phone for a while, and then I would talk again because I always made up excuses. So then I told him, I asked my aunt, and she said she can't go out in the car because I don't know whose car. He said, "What's my dad's?" "No, can't go out in the car." I knew I loved him, and then I told my daddy I loved him and I wanted to marry him. And sorry, Nana, but she's.
It's a little too late to say sorry now.
She wanted the best. I always tell her I'm sorry, though. I do. But look at me. Here I am. How many years?
60 years.
60 years.
60 years, 4 children,
Yes. And I
Nine-
live close to my nanny, though.
9
because-
grandchildren? Yeah.
It is
4
not.
children, 9 grandchildren, and 4 great-grandchildren. That's quite
great.
quite
It
a
is.
legacy
And
you're
going
leaving
through
here.
what I had to go through to get this, not because, just because my aunt she wanted somebody best for me. And I told I said, Dad, she's never going to let me get married. Or if she would let me, it's going to have to be a billionaire.
Yeah, somebody she wants for you.
That's what she wanted. And I was going with this boy, and she liked him. And then I went out with Richard, and then she's telling me I got a date with so-and-so. And I said, then I love Richard. I don't want to go. No, you don't love him. I said, I do.
Oh.
True.
What is the secret to 60 years of marriage?
You know, people do ask me.
Because that's a very big accomplishment.
Because it's true. You know?
All your kids are divorced.
I was just gonna say.
all four
my
of your kids are divorced.
Or divorced. Yes, I got mad. I used to throw his clothes out in the yard. And then after that, we would have arguments, and I didn't like something, I'd throw his clothes and told him to get out. And he did go by his mama's, but it was like, and then I thought, are you stupid? Now you gotta go wash all them clothes.
And you go back and pick them up after throwing them out.
But we always went back together, but then we would argue again, and I just didn't talk to him.
So you talk about the arguments. I'm asking you the secret.
Patience, I guess patience.
Patience.
Because that's hard. You're with a man,
Yeah.
and he's with a woman that's totally different.
Yeah, y'all are totally different.
We are, like I said, his mom was very poor. His dad was a drunk.
Yeah.
I don't know how she.
Y'all was like raised different. Y'all are just
She
different
lived-
people.
And
That's
I
you and
thought
Papa have been through a
about
lot together.
We
Maybe
have
that's
been.
why.
We really have been through a lot. And I left him all the time because I knew he had a hard life, and I didn't have it. And I really let him go out with his buddies. And I trusted him that he did not cheat, but the guys told me that man won't even look at a woman. I tell him, look at this fine-looking woman who's never looked at him already.
Because he had the finest woman.
Yes, indeed. Go because I knew he had a hard life. So I thought, I had a good life. I was fortunate. He didn't even go to school. He didn't finish school. And I told him when we
So
got...
Papa didn't graduate high school?
But then I told him when I don't know if I had the first child or the second, and I told him, and he went on the bus to, what was it? It was a high school. He went and he got his
And he
graduate. I
finished?
said, no, when these kids get big and they ask about school, you are not going to say, I've never finished school.
Yeah.
He graduated and everything, and he went on the bus. He did everything. I mean, he always told me, he said, I'd do anything for you. And then I would get mean with him, too.
You still do get mean with him.
I try not to, but he makes me bad sometimes.
The same way you talk about getting divorced with him. It's been 60 years. How are you going to divorce him now after 60 years? Would you do anything different in your life? Like if you could go back and change
I can't
anything?
remember. I'd have married a rich man.
You wouldn't have married Papa?
So, I think that's my whole life
Yeah.
that I know. Then I had all of y'all beautiful kids. Y'all was good kids. I mean, really, especially with today's living, it's a shame because some of these kids they're gonna miss out on life. Can't give up on the marriage right away.
Yeah.
And that's what everybody does. They don't.
Well, let me get a boyfriend first.
So, well, yeah, I know that.
I need me a rich man, huh?
Yeah, nice rich.
A nice rich man.
It's a shame they don't have anybody good anymore.
They don't. These men suck. The men my age suck.
I mean, you go out with them, and the first thing, they want to get in your pants.
Oh yeah, girl.
And
No respect.
I think, are they all good now?
Yeah.
I know you and Hunter don't have to worry about. Lisa, I know Lisa. They all got married and none of them. stayed
Basically,
together.
I'm
As
the best
for-
one.
I know it. You and your brother.
Andrew.
He's terrible.
So I can.
But damn it, you were really, and then you gotta.
Yeah, I gotta edit in and everything, but we gotta make an outro.
Now what is that?
Like just concluding the video. Thank you for watching.
And she's still married.
She's still married.
Bye. Bye.